In the realm of environmental conservation, it is crucial to scrutinize critiques that influence public perception and policy decisions. The Guardian's article criticizing REDD projects, reducing emissions from deforestation and forest degradation, has raised concerns, but a closer examination of the article's sources and content reveals that the critique may not be as substantial as it seems. By delving into the limited scope of evidence presented in the article, we can discern the misinterpretations that undermine the credibility of its claims. In an era where climate change poses a significant threat to our planet, the importance of carbon offsetting and reducing deforestation cannot be overstated. These measures play a pivotal role in mitigating the adverse effects of carbon emissions and preserving our world's precious ecosystems. While criticisms, such as those voiced in The Guardian news regarding REDD projects, may raise some concerns, it is essential to examine the bigger picture and acknowledge the value of high-quality carbon offsets certified by organizations like Verra and Gold Standard. The Guardian article hinges on 3 papers, 2 of which lack peer review, a cornerstone of scholarly rigor. While peer review does not guarantee absolute accuracy, it helps ensure that research undergoes rigorous evaluation by experts in the field. Relying on non-peer-reviewed sources can introduce biases and inaccuracies, making the foundation of the article inherently questionable. The 3rd paper, which is cited as a basis for the critique, actually contradicts the narrative put forth by The Guardian's article. The article misquotes this source, suggesting that REDD projects are ineffective, when in fact, the paper indicates that they are making strides in mitigating deforestation and its associated emissions. Such misrepresentations highlight the need for careful analysis before accepting the veracity of the claims. The Guardian article's emphasis on a narrow selection of sources disregards the broader body of research on REDD projects. Numerous peer-reviewed studies and assessments conducted by respected organizations demonstrate the positive impact of REDD initiatives on carbon savings and forest conservation. By cherry-picking data to fit a particular narrative, the article neglects a wealth of evidence that supports the effectiveness of well-implemented REDD projects. Human activities have led to an alarming increase in carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gas emissions, resulting in global warming, sea level rise, and extreme weather events. Carbon offsetting involves compensating for these emissions by investing in projects that reduce or remove an equivalent amount of greenhouse gases from the atmosphere. This practice is critical in achieving net zero and limiting the severity of climate change. On the other hand, deforestation contributes significantly to carbon emissions as trees store carbon dioxide absorbed from the atmosphere. By reducing deforestation, we can prevent the release of stored carbon and preserve vital ecosystems that provide habitat, regulate climate, and support biodiversity. Contrary to the impression conveyed by The Guardian's article, successful REDD projects have made significant strides in reducing emissions and conserving forests. Organizations like Verra provide certification for high-quality carbon offsets, indicating their recognition of the tangible impact these projects have on emissions reduction. Moreover, the engagement of local communities, increased awareness of sustainable land use, and the economic incentives provided by REDD projects have fostered positive change in vulnerable regions. Verra and Gold Standard are 2 of the most respected organizations that certify carbon offset projects for their credibility and environmental integrity. They establish rigorous standards that projects must meet to receive certification. These standards encompass project design, monitoring, reporting, and verification processes. Verra's Verified Carbon Standard and Gold Standard ensure that carbon offsets are real, measurable, and additional to business-as-usual activities. High-quality carbon offsets certified by Verra and Gold Standard provide several benefits. 1. Environmental integrity. These offsets undergo stringent assessments to ensure they deliver genuine emissions reductions or removals. This safeguards against projects that may have negligible impacts or even unintentional negative consequences. 2. Transparency. Verra and Gold Standard require transparent reporting and independent verification of project outcomes. This transparency builds trust and accountability within the offset market. 3. Community involvement. Projects seeking certification must engage local communities and respect their rights. This prevents potential negative social impacts and enhances sustainable development. 4. Innovation. Verra and Gold Standard encourage innovation by supporting a diverse range of projects, from reforestation and renewable energy to methane capture and energy efficiency. Carbon offsetting and reducing deforestation are indispensable tools in our fight against climate change. While critical analysis and healthy skepticism are essential in evaluating any subject, it is equally important to scrutinize the credibility of the sources and the accuracy of their representation. The Guardian's critique of REDD projects, based on a limited number of non-peer-reviewed sources and misquoted information, falls short of providing a comprehensive view of the topic. By considering the broader body of research and acknowledging the successes of well-executed REDD initiatives, we can avoid falling into the trap of accepting misleading narratives. As we collectively address the urgent challenges of climate change and deforestation, it is imperative that our judgments are informed by a holistic and balanced understanding of the issues at hand. The involvement of reputable organizations like Verra and Gold Standard ensures that high-quality carbon offsets are available, which not only contribute to emissions reduction but also drive sustainable development and safeguard local communities. As we navigate the complex landscape of climate solutions, it is imperative to recognize the value of these strategies and work collectively towards a more sustainable future.